Okay, so this is going to go through kind of quickly. Got a lot of information to cover, but don't worry because it is recorded. Okay, so as we dive through, as we go into this, it's a lot of good nuggets, but don't feel overwhelmed. Okay, so and it looks like all right, Jen's got the chat going, so put your questions there in the chat. At the end, we're going to pick a winner for our Immune Boost rollerball, okay? Immune Boost, I put a combination here of frankincense, lemon, on guard, oregano, and tea tree. I like saying oregano better, and just remember oregano is additional 10% off this month. So you can add that to your order. Oh, there, I kind of close the chat. And you can, when you have a wholesale account with doTERRA, you will always get 10% or 25% off of the retail prices. And then each month they have a special oil or product that they offer an additional discount. So this month it's going to be oregano is getting an additional 10%. So it's a great time to stock up on that one. But we will dive into reclaim your health. And we're going to hone in and really focus on this is what, doTERRA is a wellness company. So we're always really focusing on how to help and support you to live your best life. Okay. And so this is like our wellness pyramid, the foundation here. We're talking about nutrition and digestion. And then we move up to movement and metabolism, being able to rest and manage stress, reducing toxicity, informed self-care, and proactive medical care. Okay, so doTERRA is all about proactive, finding natural ways to help you address these root concerns, right? What are your pain points? Your lifestyle choices that you make each day are the foundation of your wellness. So your body is generally a reflection of your lifestyle, right? What we're putting in, what work that we're doing and supporting our body is what it's going to be able to put out and provide for us. So doTERRA has created an easy to follow wellness path with products to support you at any point in your wellness journey. All right, so let's dive into what is this. The key, remember that base of that foundation is your nutrition. And think about all of those. Like when we jump back to these pyramids, it's almost like Jenga. Okay, so how if we take away nutrition and digestion, if we pull this piece out, these other things like reducing toxicity and resting and managing stress, they tend to kind of fall apart because we don't have that foundation. So you want to remember, we're going to take this kind of step by step of what is the most important, weighing heavily on our nutrition and digestion, our movement and metabolism, because we want to make sure that we have that firm foundation. So remember that nutrition and digestion, this is foundational for our overall health and wellness. It turns out that 9 out of 10 most impactful risk factors are tied to poor nutrition. This means that unhealthy lifestyles lead to illness, disability, even death. Problems like metabolic diseases, joint and skeletal problems, cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, weight issues, all these things are caused by an unhealthy lifestyle. Unhealthy eating and physical activity are the leading cause of death in the United States. Unhealthy diet contributes to 678,000 deaths each year in the United States due to nutrition and obesity related diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and type 2 diabetes. Most of the food that we consume throughout our day does not meet our basic health needs. What happens when we don't have that daily nutrient requirement, when we're not meeting those requirements? We have those existing conditions tend to worsen. Bone, cardiovascular, and metabolic health can be threatened, among other health concerns, and our hormones can become imbalanced. So again, these all of that that pyramid starts to topple down when we don't have those daily nutrient requirements. So we're going to talk about one of my favorite doTERRA products, and this is our Lifelong Vitality. This is so important because, again, we're talking about the foundation of health. And if you're looking for a good supplement system, this is something that I could not live without. So, whether you're starting to feel the effects of aging or you just want to promote and feel and have and live a healthier lifestyle, the Lifelong Vitality Program is designed to provide your body with health, with energy, and longevity. We're going to talk about each one of these products and break it down for you. But Lifelong Vitality, this program has three products that are specifically formulated to provide the body with antioxidants. We're going to focus on supporting immune health with this system, healthy energy levels, and it's going to give the body proper nutrients that we're most likely missing from our daily diet. These products, we've got the E omegas there in the middle. This is essential fatty acids, and it's a carotenoid blend. This is really important for antioxidant support. We have important essential oils in here. The microplex, this is essential vitamins and minerals. And the alpha CRS. This is really important for our overall cellular health and wellness and to be able to give us more energy throughout the day. Okay, so diving into each one of these supplements, it's a box, okay? You get all three that come together, but they all work synergistically together, but they each do different things. So the Microplex, this is providing us with 22 essential vitamins and minerals that support normal growth and function and the maintenance of our cells. It helps us to fight free radicals with antioxidants like vitamin A and C and E are in here. This is going to support healthy metabolism, bone health with calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D. It's going to help us with digestion and immune support. All of these things, again, are so important, but giving us 22 essential vitamins and minerals is really important. The omegas, this is your omega 3, 6, and 9s. So, this is going to help with your heart and your brain development, even cognitive health, emotional support. It's immune boosting. Again, focusing on your brain, your eyes, your nervous system. Really great for supporting healthy skin. And it's also providing us with those important healthy antioxidants, okay, reducing that oxidative stress in our system. It provides a wide range of omega 3 fatty acids from marine and plant based sourced to help maintain a healthy balance of these vital nutrients. This is so important. We got natural sources of vitamin D and E in here. And then finally, the alpha CRS. So this supports your healthy cell function by protecting your cellular DNA. So it's really helping when we talk about that cellular integrity and keeping things intact. It's going to give us and support us with healthy mitochondria. So being able to give us energy throughout the day and healthy immune function. And if you're looking for mental clarity and brain function, of course, like that is so important, right? And so this is how the system looks. Again, your alpha CRS, your omegas, your microplex, all of these are really important for helping us with more energy throughout the day, better sleep at night, less aches and pains, and better mood management. Our Lifelong Vitality actually has a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you are not feeling the effects of it, you can return the empty bottles after 30 days. Because it has so much goodness and our body can absorb it so readily, what we mean is it's more bioavailable than pretty much any other supplement on the market. I always recommend, and I love to give people like a good, like little guidebook on how to start taking this. So we want to do this kind of in half dose at first. So the first 2 weeks, you're going to take one of each in the morning, and then at the end, you're going to take one of each in the evening. Okay, or I mean, in your day, one of each in the morning and one of each at night. Okay. And then slowly start to build that up and go all the way up to now I take two in the morning and I take two at night. And everybody's a little bit different. Like I'm really good about taking them first thing in the morning. And then some people like to take them their next dose at lunchtime or middle of the afternoon. For me, it's just part of my evening routine. And I take them right before bed. And I find that it really helps with sleep too. Okay, another great tool. Remember that doTERRA is a wellness company. So, and you maybe, this isn't a typical class where we're talking about just essential oils and you can use this oil for this and this oil for that. When you really get to explore the doTERRA website, you can see that we offer everything that you need to be able to live a natural, healthy lifestyle. So we have this is fairly recent that this program has come out, but we have three different types of protein powders. One's a vanilla, one is a like plant-based protein, and one is a chocolate. So this is going to help us with controlling our appetite, helping us with making sure that we have enough protein and nutrients to support our muscle growth and recovery. Um, let's see, what am I going to say about protein? So, most of us don't get enough protein to meet the minimum amount our bodies need to maintain muscle mass and function. So, just so you know, protein is a vital part of a healthy diet. It's what gives our body stamina. It helps us to build our cells and muscles. So this is super easy to incorporate. Throw this into a smoothie in the morning. I even like to have a smoothie sometimes for lunch. Sometimes I'm really busy and I don't really have time to sit down for a full-fledged meal. But when I do like a smoothie with like fresh fruits and vegetables, and I add a scoop of this protein, it really helps with I feel really satiated. And a good healthy scoop of peanut butter. I'm in love with peanut butter. Okay, and then fibers. So we have a wonderful fiber supplement. Again, a great powder. This is going to help with maintaining that healthy microbiome, right? A good, healthy gut, healthy digestive function, cardiovascular health, immune support, keeping our metabolic processes up and running. And they have found, the American Journal of Lifestyle Medicine, that even with a healthy diet, most people only get half of the amount of the fiber that they need. So the FDA recommends 25 to 38 grams of dietary fiber every day. And so that kind of varies just depending on your age. But the fiber is so important. And I think our fiber tastes amazing. So I'll just do a scoop. I like it a lot in like warm water, and I like this during the evening. So maybe we've already eaten dinner. We're working on eating dinner earlier so we don't have to put such a stressor on our digestive system. But if I get hungrier, like in the evening, or if we're up later and I feel the urge to eat, I will just take a scoop of fiber in some warm water. It has kind of an appley lemon flavor to it. And it tastes great and it helps to satiate that hunger. But I know I'm also doing so much good for my body. And the greens taste great too. So my daughter this morning, she added that. She drank that this morning, just because it was so convenient. She was running to work, out the door, and this provides 1 to 2 servings of your fruits and vegetables. So obviously, getting plenty of fruits and vegetables is essential for your healthy, balanced diet. But sometimes it's just hard, and so making sure that we can actually get that and making it easy. Like when I buy fruits and vegetables for the house, if I don't have if I don't have them all fresh and cut up, the strawberries, they got to be washed and cut and ready to go. Carrots, celery, all those things. If I don't have them prepped and ready in the fridge, we just don't eat them as much. So having the greens on hand is just a great way. It's quick and easy. It's fast to make sure that we're getting that nutritional support. So something I definitely recommend taking a good look at. So, as we dive into digestive health, this is so important for us because 70% of our immune system is in our digestive tract. Maintaining digestive health is crucial for our body's overall well-being, right? You probably hear all the time about having a healthy gut and how important that is. So, the digestive system plays a major role in your overall health as it's working to bring nutrients to your body. Without good digestive health, you'll experience a host of uncomfortable symptoms, like abdominal pain, bloating, indigestion, right? Those are the worst feelings. And you may also get a lack of proper nutrition from the foods you eat because your gut is out of balance. So you can't absorb the nutrients properly. So, to keep your digestive system healthy, okay, there's 4 key things that you want to hone in and focus on here. Water is so important. Making sure that we are well hydrated to avoid constipation, dehydration. But water is also really important in keeping things moving properly and be able to flush out toxins out of our system. So the general rule of thumb is half of your weight in ounces. So if you're weighing 100 pounds, 50 ounces is what is going to be beneficial for you. Um, Fruits and veggies. Of course, this is a great way to get your nutrients and natural enzymes that aid in your overall digestive health, right? A balanced diet of healthy fruits, of course, is going to improve your digestive system and avoiding chemicals. So you're like, well, what are chemicals? What are you talking about? I'm talking about those processed foods, um, chemical food additives, artificial sweeteners, food preservatives. All those interfere and affect our digestive process because our body, it's a foreign substance. Our body just doesn't know what to do with it and regular movement. So, regular exercise helps our body digest foods that take longer for your stomach and small intestine to digest. So, and that's why I always recommend like after a meal, don't just go like lay down on the couch or veg out or watch a movie. I always recommend even just doing a walk around the block, something to get the body moving to help to aid in that digestive process so that food doesn't feel like it's just like rotting or just slowly sitting and digesting in our stomach. Moving your body is going to help to aid in that digestion. And then one of my favorite things to talk about, of course, is the metabolic health. All right. And metabolic health, let's talk a little bit about what it means because sometimes a lot of people just think, oh, metabolic health, that's losing weight, right? But there's so much more to it. So, good metabolic health means that your body can digest and absorb nutrients from the food that you eat without the unhealthy spikes in your blood sugar, your blood fat, inflammation, and insulin. It's important to avoid these unhealthy spikes because they can contribute to unfavorable long term impacts on your health. Optimal metabolic health lowers your risk of damage caused by metabolic imbalances. Poor diet, high levels of stress, a sedentary lifestyle all negatively impact our metabolic health. And this puts us at risk for issues of having issues with like blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar imbalances, and that dreaded large waist circumference. Okay, something that we all want to avoid. So, there's good news. When you start to take control of your metabolic health, you'll also be able to slow that biological aging and extend your health span. Some of the latest research at Harvard and other top tier organizations show that metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. That means the stronger and healthier your metabolic function, the younger you're going to feel from the inside out. As you age, so does your metabolic function, right? We probably all know that. As your metabolism is going to influence your energy, your weight, your body composition, sleep, even in your cognitive performance. Okay, a decline in metabolic health has dramatic impacts on the quality of your life. So, learning how to take control of that metabolic health is how we're going to be able to control the rate that we age inside and out. So, if you want to really hone in and focus on reversing that aging process, we've got to take a hold of our metabolic health. Okay, so let's dive in to understand lifespan versus health span. Okay, there's a big difference between your lifespan and your potential health span. We really want to focus on health span and how we can improve that quality of that. Okay, so medical advances are helping us to live longer, but not always with the quality of life needed for fulfilling, powerful, healthy lives. Our lifespan has exceeded our health span, which means that we're living longer, but we're not necessarily living with the vitality and health in those years. In fact, the studies show that the last 8 years of life are statistically spent with inhibited enjoyment of life because of health limitations, right? So as we get older, yes, we're living longer, but the quality of life is not the same in those last, 7 or 8 years. It's not just the effects of aging. Life is full of stressors that can make us feel much older than we are. We get aches, we can't sleep, we experience brain fog, we take longer to bounce back than we'd like. We feel like we're working overtime just to get through the day. So, what's preventing us from living vibrantly? Because the truth is, you can control how you feel. We're going to focus on closing that gap between the lifespan and the health span, right? We really want everyone to live longer, but healthier, right? So, a couple things that will be considered basically a obstacle when we talk about metabolic health. It's going to be maturing fat cells, cellular integrity, spikes in our blood sugar, and inferior supplements. All of these metabolic health obstacles affect our health span, and they make it hard to live that vibrant life, to increase that health span. So doTERRA has an amazing new system. It's called MetaPower, and it is designed for metabolic health. Okay, it's going to fill in the missing piece in your wellness lifestyle plan. It's formulated with the intent to support naturally increasing NAD plus and NADH levels in your body. These are important in supporting our cellular integrity. Okay, really honing in on cellular integrity. It's going to help to smooth out those spikes and dips in your normal range blood glucose levels by promoting healthy insulin activity and response, as well as helping to curb cravings. And we're going to inhibit those fat cells from maturing. It's been created to provide support for your body on a cellular level and help you to live a youthful, vibrant life all the way through. MetaPower is a system. Okay, so we're going to break this down into three different steps. First of all, we have the actual metabolic blend. And it's commonly understood that through healthy eating and beverage choices combined with regular physical activity, we can actually reduce the size of our existing fat cells. MetaPower Metabolic Essential Oil Blend is uniquely formulated to support these healthy lifestyle choices. Okay, so we always want to focus on moving our body, eating healthy, right? This isn't just, okay, take MetaPower and go live whatever kind of lifestyle you want. No, this is just going to support you and to help you with those lifestyle choices. So it is great in curbing hunger cravings between meals. And recent research on the new MetaPower Essential Oil Blend that we're looking at here has shown to limit the development of new fat cells and growth of existing fat cells. So here's where things get really exciting. Remember, your cells, including fat cells, they don't live forever. By using any of these MetaPower essential oil blend products throughout the day, combined with natural cell death and turnover, we have the potential to freeze our new fat cells and freeze them at their smallest size. This means that the MetaPower metabolic blend can support your goals now and in the long term. Okay, this is a blend of grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. All five of these oils are combined together to help to inhibit that fat cell maturation. Okay, what that means, that's like geek speak for reducing the likelihood of your fat cells growing. Okay, so we're going to keep them nice and small. Okay, we don't want big fat cells, we want small fat cells. It's going to help with curbing our cravings, especially sugar cravings, and support overall metabolic health. Four ways that you can enjoy the metabolic blend is right here. So one is the oil itself. You can put this in your water or in a smoothie. Super easy to incorporate. I will even add with some coconut oil to it and apply it to problem areas like my stomach and my hips. The beadlets and the gum are great just for when you do have those cravings. Middle of the afternoon, I'll pop a couple beadlets in. It tastes great. It gives me a little bit more energy. It balances your energy throughout the day. And again, it's helping with those sugar cravings. And then the soft gels, I love. I'll take one or two of these after a meal and has really helped to curb just that habitual routine of eating a cookie or a brownie or something sweet after a meal. I just don't do it anymore. I don't have that craving anymore. I don't reach for the Reese's peanut butter cup that I used to be so addicted to that I thought I needed to reward myself with every evening after dinner. Like, I just don't crave it anymore. So MetaPower has made a huge difference in my life, especially the blend. Super easy to incorporate. So before we dive into the next product, I want to break this down and make it just like a good analogy for you to be able to understand what it is and what it does. So it's been said that each time your blood sugar spikes, you age, okay? It releases oxidative stress in the body. So have you ever driven with a teenager and you get behind the wheel for the very first time with them? I have three of them. I've got my youngest now is going to be starting his driver's ed or online training or whatever it is. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's the one I'm most scared to go because the girls are pretty conscientious. But, my son, Charlie, I'm not really sure how this is going to go. So remember when you first get in the car, or maybe even when you were first driving, we tend to have that jerking movement, right? We're slamming on the brakes, we're pushing the gas too hard, we're not really sure how to make those proper adjustments. And this is a great way to think about our bodies. Okay, our bodies are very similar to a car. If you're always putting your foot on the accelerator or slamming on your brakes, it's going to rapidly increase the wear and tear on your car, right? It isn't good for your engine. It's not good for your brakes, your tires, even your seat belts. Okay, it puts wear and tear on your seat belts. So even normal range spikes and dips in your blood sugar can be hard on your body and contribute to poor functioning cells. For the most of us, we naturally have these post meal blood glucose spikes. And we even experience dips if we go too long in between meals. Have you ever felt that kind of dip in your blood sugar? Like you just, if you're skipping meals or going too long without eating, the more we can smooth out those spikes and dips in our blood glucose and insulin curves, the better. So, we want to be able to help to optimize our energy levels and have more sustained energy levels throughout the day. We want to be able to avoid those after eating, a meal, after eating lunch or dinner. We don't want to have that glucose spike and then that crash where we feel tired or we feel like we need to take a nap after a meal. That's the worst thing that you can do. Sorry. I've been talking and talking and talking. Okay, so what is going to help with that? This is our metabolic or metapower assist. Okay, it's going to assist us with these glucose spikes. So this is going to help to smooth out those curves in your blood sugar during meal times. The product is key for closing that gap between our health span and our lifespan. When we're reducing those glucose spikes, we're reducing that oxidative stress and we're preventing that aging process. So we not only want to live longer, but we want to have maximum life in those years, right? We want to put more life in those years. And so the assist features a mulberry leaf extract and berberine in here, which has been shown to reduce post meal blood sugar spikes by 13% when you take it with your meal. So take this with your highest carbohydrate meal, okay? Whatever has either a highest sugar content or a carbohydrate content, this is when you want to take this. Take it with that meal, okay? The mulberry leaf extract helps your body to metabolize those carbohydrates that you ate much more slowly. So it's slowing down that absorption so we don't have that glucose spike. And it's designed, obviously, to be paired with a healthy whole food approach to eating. So, what it's going to do is going to reduce that absorption of those simple carbohydrates. It's going to support your healthy blood sugar response and stabilize and balance your energy throughout the day. And it's okay. You could take more than one of these throughout the day. If I am eating two high carbohydrate meals, like let's say I'm having, I don't know, Chipotle for lunch and pasta for dinner, you can take one with each meal. I think you can take up to six each day. But like I said, one to two is really all you are going to need. Okay, now we're going to dive into an amazing part of MetaPower. And so this is really important because there's two really important ingredients in here, two key things that I want you to understand about the relationship between aging and cellular integrity. First of all, collagen is the most important protein in the human body. There's 28 types of collagen in our bodies. Collagen is the key component of connective tissues that this is going to make up your tendons, your ligaments, skin, muscles, and other body parts. While collagen is something that humans and animals produce naturally, I hate to say this, but unfortunately, our natural production also drops with age. So, starting at age 25, our collagen production goes on the decrease. But collagen is really important because this is what gives your skin elasticity and firmness. It's what supports your lean muscle and your connective tissues. Connective tissues is what gives your body structure and strength. So, like the ligaments in your knee are composed of collagen. They allow your knee to flex and bend to absorb shock. As we age, or as we simply, as a result of even an active lifestyle, repeated stresses are put on our joints, our muscles, our tendons, our connective tissues. Even the ever present force of gravity is constantly taking its toll on our collagen containing tissues. Second, as I mentioned earlier, NADH and NAD plus are crucial for mitochondrial maintenance and energy production. NAD plus and NADH production, the production of this in our body starts to decrease around age 25. I don't know why age 25, that is so unfair, but that production starts to decrease. Okay. NAD plus and NADH, these are so important and critical for our body because they convert food into energy. They offer protection of our cellular energy factories. Without sufficient NAD plus levels in our body, our cells are not able to generate any energy to survive and carry out their functions. Okay. This new research, the new studies, and newly discovered science is helping us to understand how we can supplement to support the production of that NAD plus in our bodies, no matter what age we are. Preclinical studies suggest that implementing or supplementing with NMN, which is a precursor to NAD plus, increases that NAD plus in helping with the more youthful functioning of cells and our body systems. Okay. So that's a lot of information, but you'll understand why it's important. Okay. As we dive into this, why you need the collagen, why you need the NMN. First of all, our collagen. So let me give you the highlights of why the collagen in our MetaPower Advantage is superior to anything else that you may have tried. Collagen is a big word. There's a lot of hype. Everything's got collagen in it. Everyone wants you to take collagen because it's so important for those connective tissues, right? But know that doTERRA's collagen is going to be 12 times more bioavailable. That means that we're going to be able to absorb it 12 times better than any other collagen on the market. And most collagen replacing products on the market have 1 to 2 types of collagen. We have 9 different types of collagen. So these all work synergistically together. So we're not just, I mean, yes, it's really important to focus on that skin and cartilage, but we also want to focus on the structure, again, that cellular integrity, the connective tissues, cartilage, the growth plates, even brain development. Okay, it's really important. So we have 9 different types of collagen in here. And not only is it just have the collagen, but we have 12 synergistic ingredients in here to give your cells what they need for that important cellular integrity. This is in a hydrolyzed powder format. So it's activated by you. So it's in a powder sachet. You're going to mix this with cold water. You can blend it up with a frother or one of those shaker bottles. And you want to drink it immediately. You want to have this with cold water and drink it within 15 minutes of mixing it together. Okay. But look at all these amazing ingredients in here. So, yes, of course, we have the collagen, but we have hyaluronic acid. This is great for anti aging. We've got that NADH, NMN. This is going to help, again, with anti aging and maintaining that cellular integrity. Some other really important things, that metabolic blend that I talked about, all those different oils are in here. Resveratrol, another great anti-aging ingredient. See buckthorn fruit extract. This is really powerful antioxidants. The same way with the rose apple fruit extract. Liposomal vitamin C is really important because this is actually going to help us to be able to absorb the collagen even better. And biotin. This is really important, of course, for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Okay, so this is the third step. Remember the metabolic blend, the assist. Now we're jumping into the advantage. This is your collagen. This is the little sachet that I was talking about. This combines that power of marine collagen and those NMN and NAD, plus all those other synergistic ingredients that are going to help to improve your health span. The results is slowing that biological aging. Okay, firmer, more elastic skin, improved cognitive function, more lean muscle, and connective tissue. Advantage is a game-changing powdered supplement that you'll mix with water. Again, put it in one of those shaker bottles or your frother to extend your health span. Okay, we want to live healthier longer, putting more years in your life, regardless of whatever age you are. My husband and I take this, my mom and my dad take this, my brother and his wife take this. Even my 19-year-old daughter, she started incorporating this into her routine because there's nothing out there that compares to this system. Okay. The power of movement. All right. So we talked about metabolism. Now we're talking about movement. And just know that exercise is the miracle drug. Research shows that if we exercise often enough, our medical costs would be lower. We would sleep better at night and our mood would be improved. Not only in our work days, but not only would our work days be more productive and our risk of developing almost any chronic disease drop, but half of Americans meet the recommendations for aerobic physical activity. Okay. So only half of us are doing this movement. And it's so beneficial, again, for our digestive system. When I talked about that, again, for sleep, for being able to help with mood management. Oh boy, in the US, we spend a lot of our lives in inactivity. We watch TV for hours, we sit at our desks, we sit there for far too long. We go out to eat, we're sitting down, we're very, very sedentary. And this doesn't just start in adulthood. This is learned as a behavior that we learn as a child. And this is going to be so damaging. Right now, they say that sitting is the new smoking. So people are just living a more sedentary life. So we really need to find ways to get more active, to be able to get moving. Eating alone will not help a man, or will not, I'm sorry, eating alone will not keep a man well. He must also take exercise. Okay. The father of modern medicine said this, and it's so important to get the body moving. What happens when we don't move? You know the feeling that comes when you've been sitting for too long. Okay, if you've been on a long car ride or you're sitting at your work desk for too long, you get up, you walk to the kitchen or answer the door, change the laundry, whatever it may be, and your knees feel stiff, right? Maybe they creak a little bit. Your lower back aches, your neck is stiff, your arms, like all the things. A sedentary lifestyle has a powerful negative effect on us. So we want to make sure that we're moving and we're in action. And one product that I absolutely love to help and to keep us in movement is Deep Blue. I'm highlighting the Deep Blue rub just because it's going to be coming up in our Healthy Habits Kit. One of my favorite ways to get started with doTERRA. But we offer Deep Blue in several different forms. But this has our certified pure tested grade essential oils in it. And it's in a cream form, so it's super easy to apply. But this is going to help with targeting that any kind of pain relief, anything from any kind of minor discomfort, right? Anything that hurts. Deep Blue is going to be really supportive of getting your body moving again. Okay. All right, we're moving up the pyramid and we're going to talk about resting and managing stress. Next step up the pyramid. Um, what we know is sleep is important. It's important to the function of the immune system. So, getting good quality sleep is going to help us to actually stay healthier and not get sick as often. Sleep impacts apoptosis of cells. So, it's helping your unhealthy cells that are not repairable, it's forcing them to break down. Okay. This is happening when we're sleeping. Sleep is key for cardiovascular health and setting that circadian rhythm, okay, helping us to naturally be able to wake up in the morning and be able to fall asleep at night. Research shows that those who slept 6 or more hours a night had much healthier hearts than those who slept less. Okay, that's interesting to me. If you're wondering what your sleep needs are in general, the amount of sleep that we need changes throughout our lives. Obviously, babies, they're sleeping a lot. Hopefully, they're sleeping a lot. Babies sleep the most, needing 16 hours a day when born to 12 hours a day, maybe a year later. Um, Most of us with kids, having babies, trying to set that circadian rhythm is really important, but this doesn't really kick in until about 3 or 6 months after they're born. So this is a good indicator kind of where you need to be, making sure that we get that good quality sleep. I'm assuming I'm mainly talking to adults here tonight, but adults need, but they rarely get the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. As we move into old age, sleep begins to be a lot of a struggle, right? A lot of people come to me struggling with sleep. By the time we're 70, it forms only a small percentage of sleep during the night. Therefore, we find that we don't need as much sleep as we enter those later years. Okay, tips for getting a good night's sleep. We want to keep a consistent schedule. We want to set that circadian rhythm, okay? Allowing natural sunlight to come in the room in the morning is really important. Avoiding screens in the evening is going to help us to fall asleep better at night. Nap briefly, if at all, okay, guys? Unfortunately, we are at the age I do not recommend taking a long nap every day. Um, Little kids need that, of course, because they're growing, but we probably don't need it as much. Creating that bedtime routine, using your bedroom for sleep only. Okay. Try not to do a million other things in there. Don't work out in your bedroom, all those kinds of things, because your body, your mind gets confused on what it's supposed to do when it enters the room. Avoiding caffeine 6 to 8 hours before bedtime. That's a good reminder. Large or spicy meals before bedtime. That difficult strain on your digestive system is just going to make it harder to sleep. Making sure that you exercise regularly. Exposing yourself to bright lights again in the morning hours, letting that natural light come in and setting that circadian rhythm. Some great sleep routines or things that I do. You can put lavender on the bottoms of your feet or put it in the diffuser at night. You guys can throw in the chat maybe some of your favorite sleep routines because everybody is a little bit different. That's what I love about doTERRA, is that everybody can really find what works best for them. But these are just some key things that I like to do. Serenity is a restful blend. You can use a soft gel 30, maybe 45 minutes before bedtime. What I like about the Serenity soft gels is that they support you and aid you in being able to have good quality sleep at night, but you never wake up groggy. You can put vetiver on your big toe. That is a very calming oil, or put that serenity oil or even vetiver, lavender, whatever. Just put a couple drops in your hand, rub it together, and swipe the pillow, the sheets, anything like that is going to be super helpful. Cedar wood on the bottoms of the feet. I've been doing that a lot lately. Adaptive. This is another great one that's going to help to naturally, this is our calming blend. So it's going to help to calm the body down. Okay, let's jump into a big one. Okay, a reason why a lot of people come to me looking for natural solutions, it's stress. Okay, when you're looking at this picture, you can tell instantly that she's stressed, right? So when you feel threatened, your nervous system responds by releasing a flood of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which rouse the body for emergency action, right? Your heart pounds faster, your muscles tighten, your blood pressure rises, your breath quickens, your senses become sharper. If you frequently find yourself feeling frazzled or overwhelmed, it's time to learn how to kind of bring that down, right? We've got some great natural tools to be able to do that. Because if you feel stressed, let me tell you, you are stressed. We're constantly inundated with stimuli that we have to respond to in some capacity, right? And this is the part why we get stressed. Even positive experiences like marriage, friends, education, these things can be stressful. And why does it matter? Because stress, some of it can actually be productive. It can help you rise to meet challenges. It can help you keep you on your toes with the presentation at work. A little bit of stress can help sharpen your concentration. Maybe when you're attempting a game winning free throw or driving you to study for an exam when you'd rather be watching TV. But beyond a certain point, stress stops being helpful and it starts causing major damage to our health, our mood, our productivity, our relationships, our quality of life, right? When we go in to look at this, like short term stress, you know, we need our body to go into that fight or flight mode, right? If we're running late for work, we need that adrenaline to run to be able to like get us thinking clearly to get us there on time. Or if we're being chased by a bear, right? I want my adrenaline. Tell me if you want your adrenaline to kick in if you're being chased by a bear, right? We want that to be able to happen to be able to help us to get moving right quickly. But that long term, those repeated exposures to situations that put a lot of wear and tear on the body, okay, it's going to, again, increase those health challenges. It's going to affect our immune system, especially if we're not getting good quality sleep. It's going to affect you digestively, and be detrimental to that microbiome. Just think about when you're stressed, right? What does your stomach feel like? It feels like it's in knots. Oxidative stress, cellular metabolism, all of these things are impacted by that long term stress. So, the good news is stress comes primarily not just from what happens to us, but how we're actually reacting to it. So, even when we can't change what's happening in our lives, we have a lot more choices about how we react. Okay. We can't always control what's coming at us, but we can control how we respond. So when you're in a stressful situation, ask yourself, or try to kind of analyze and get to the root core of this. Like, when do I feel stress? What are the things that are stressing me out? What makes me feel stressed? And we can do certain things in the situation. We can focus on our breathing. We can visualize. Like, I always like to close my eyes and visualize a peaceful environment, or a flowing river, sunshine, an open field. Trying a little bit of meditation, even giving ourselves a little body scan of like, hey, what is going on here? What can I do? Taking a short walk, even just around the block, has a big impact. Stretching, laughing, obviously listening to calming music. It's one of the best things that helps to bring me down at night. So that's immediate, okay, when you're in that situation. But some things that can help us and reduce our stress, throughout just our daily routine and throughout and trying to avoid that chronic stress. We can eat healthier foods, okay? When you eat better, you're going to feel better. Focus on positive self talk. Prioritize that physical activity, moving our body. Express gratitude and journaling. Yoga, love that one. Develop or maintain a hobby, something to keep you focused, and help with a little bit of a distraction, right? Or leisurely activities, or being able to talk about your feelings, maybe with friends, family, your oil lady, okay? Whoever it may be, that's super helpful. Some top products for stress management. Adaptive, again, is our calming blend. Again, throw in the chat what your favorite ones are for stress. Balance is our grounding blend, another one that I love. Lavender, I mean, this works for so many things, but we know that this is one that's going to help to calm and relax. Frankincense is king. Okay. So we know that this will work for so many things, but it definitely helps with calming and helping with mood management. Rose, Roman chamomile, all of these help with calming the body down. And then as we dive into reducing toxicity, so there are toxins all over surrounding us. Being able to really be aware of what we're exposed to. Women use an average of 12 personal care products, and they contain more than 160 chemicals in them. An average of 6 personal care products have more than 85 chemicals. So, being aware of what you're exposed to, just remember that 60% of what you put on your skin is absorbed into your bloodstream. So, what we put on is going to have a big impact on our bodies. So, allergies, hormone disruptors, irritation, cancer, even reproductive issues are just a few of the problems that can develop if your skin is exposed to these dangerous chemicals over prolonged periods of time. Okay. So what you can do, just start being aware. Again, this is a wellness journey. Be aware of what you're surrounded with, what products are in your home, being able to do a little bit at a time. Okay. It's really hard to do a full-fledged, full-on, completely change everything, but just start reading, start looking at ingredients of what's in your makeup, what's in your skincare, what's in your hair care, what's in your lotion, even products that you use to help, maybe to help with sleep or cleaning your teeth, calming an upset stomach, all of these things. Just be aware of what they are and know that doTERRA offers many products that support us as we make efforts to reduce that toxic exposure. So we want to identify the toxin, obviously ditch those toxic products and switch to more natural products. Citrus oils, these are some of my favorites: lime, lemon, tangerine, wild orange, grapefruit. This is a great way to be able to detoxify and to naturally cleanse the body. We can add them to our drinking water. Only do glass or stainless steel because they're actually designed to break down plastics in our body. You can also use them to diffuse because they're going to be naturally energizing. So we're going to get rid of any kind of toxic candles in the home. Diffusing is going to be a much better way to clean and purify the air. We can clean our surfaces with these. Tangerine is one of my favorite personal favorites because it not only has that good citrus smell to it, but it has the highest level of limonene. Okay, it has 80 to 99% of limonene in it, and this is really important for reducing oxidative stress and helping with cleansing. Okay. All right, so as we go into that informed self care, okay, being proactive about our health and wellness. And I'm going to flip through these really quick. But if we're talking about metabolic health concerns, some great key things that were going to help us metabolically is going to be lifelong vitality. Of course, the MetaPower system, I'm in love with that. Or in working on incorporating those proteins, the fiber, the greens, all of these things are going to support our metabolic health. Immune support. Okay, take a look at our On Guard line. This is incredible. We offer, again, as we talk about reducing toxicity, there is so much here that you can use and incorporate. If you want to be able to eliminate, toxic toothpaste, mouthwash, hand wash, cleaners, sanitizers, all sorts of things, this is a great natural system. And then for inflammation, we talked about that deep blue rub. It's so popular that it is also available as a stick. It's available as an oil that you can use to apply topically. The deep blue capsules, turmeric, we also have copaiba. All these are going to be really great for supporting healthy inflammatory response. And then mental health. Of course, we have balance. That's our grounding blend. Adaptive is our calming blend. But these are all great ones to explore. I always recommend keeping the body guessing, okay? Changing it up, finding something different that maybe you haven't used before. It will be a pleasant surprise to your senses. Okay, so as we dive back in, this is that wellness pyramid. Hopefully, we covered everything here. And I hope that you've just gained a better understanding of the wellness pyramid. We have, and this is available to everybody. Okay. So if you're on this call and you are an existing doTERRA customer, we have a special promo code for you tonight where you can purchase the MetaPower system. Normally it's $179 wholesale. You can get it for an additional 15% savings. So it's only going to be $152. So this is going to be actually, like, when you think of the retail price is $238, you're going to get a 36% discount on this. So this is the system that's going to help with curbing those cravings, to helping with those natural and balancing out the energy to reduce those glucose spikes. And of course, having the collagen is so important because this is going to help with just feeling better, having more energy, helping with the connective tissues, and also that wonderful energy molecule, that NMN. So this is available for $152. If you're brand new on this call, if you do not have a doTERRA wholesale account yet, let us know. We can send you a link and you can put in the promo code. You also will be able to get this discounted price. You can add anything to it. And once you hit 150 PV or product value, you can actually get a free little diffuser from doTERRA, this pebble diffuser. So just let us know. Again, we can send you a shopping cart link. And what I love about that, if you're brand new on tonight, don't have a wholesale account, you can get the shopping cart link. You can make the purchase for MetaPower. You can add anything else that you want to it. And it includes a free wholesale account with doTERRA. So that means that you're going to get that 25% off of the retail anytime you want. The other option that we're offering at a discount tonight is the Healthy Habits Kit. So this is, again, a 36% discount off of the retail. So instead of being $260, or 195 wholesale, I think, you can get it for 165. So this has that supplement system that I talked about in the beginning. It has the deep blue rub. It has some important oils in here that I talked about, like balance, lavender, frankincense, tangerine, and on guard. It has terrazyme, which is a natural enzyme that helps to break down food so that you can absorb the nutrients better. And PB Assist, this is a pre and probiotic, which is really important for that healthy gut health, right? And so, again, you can add to this. You can add like maybe you just want to try the collagen. And once you do that, you can get a free Pebble diffuser. So that's for new customers. And then for brand new people, again, this promo code will expire tomorrow at midnight. So we want to make sure that we jump on this and take advantage of it. But they have an enrollment promotion. So this is for brand new customers. If you enroll with 100 PV or product value today, in the month of, this is June. Then in July, if you place a 100 PV LRP, that's a loyalty rewards order next month, we'll show you how to do that. doTERRA will give you 100 product points for the following month. So that means you'll basically get 100 doTERRA dollars that you can apply for a free product. So doTERRA dollars is something that you can cash in. You can shop the website and find all sorts of great products. But if you're placing your order now for as a brand new customer in June, we'll help you set up your loyalty rewards account or ordering for the month of July. Have it be 100 PV so that you can get those 100 free product points. And we can talk a little bit more about like what our loyalty rewards program is, but basically this is your monthly wellness box, especially if you're getting started with something like the Healthy Habits Kit, like our Lifelong Vitality, or starting with the MetaPower, you're going to want to order that monthly anyway. So this allows you to earn points on your purchases. It's incredible. So these are the two kits you can enroll with today. The MetaPower System or the Healthy Habits Kit. This is our unique specific promo code that is unique to people who are on this call. Okay, you have like basically 24 hours to decide if you want the MetaPower System or the Healthy Habits Kit, and you use this code SPRING DQMS, and that will unlock and give you an additional 15% off. So let me know if you have any questions. How are we doing there? Anybody? I didn't get to see the chat. I'm just jumping on now.
Yeah, there really wasn't a lot of questions. It's great. It's a great presentation, great information.
Good. All right. Well, again, this will be recorded. I can send it out. Any questions you have, let me know. But thanks for being on tonight. Thank you guys for monitoring the chat. And do you want to, oh, yes, Jennifer, I almost forgot. Do you want to pick a winner for our Immune Boost Rollerball?
Yes, I did. It is Diana. She is the
Okay.
winner.
All right, Diana. So just email me at the Good Earth Living. And
Okay.
that will just give me your info, and then I will make sure that you get this rollerball. So, and let me know if you have any questions about tonight. And again, that promo code is going to expire tomorrow at midnight. So spread the word, tell your friends, get this recording out to them. And like I said, any member, you can also use that promo code to be able to get that discount too. So, all right, have a good night. Thanks for being on.